Yeah.
Well, hey everybody, welcome to another Masters of Boredom live stream. We are back to play Aeon's End again. So, if you were not around the first time we tried this,
It went really well.
yeah, it went super well, super well.
Super well.
We just got our asses handed to us by the Thrice-Dead Prophet, who apparently didn't see any of the three deaths coming because he took them all. So he can't be that good of a prophet. But he did whoop us sideways, or as I like to call it, we came that close, that
Yeah.
close. Just one turn had gone our way, we would have had him. But as it happens, it didn't turn out that way. So
I got good news, Aaron.
we're not taking that lying down,
No.
not at
We
all.
brought in a
We
professional.
brought in we brought in the big guns. Okay, Jessi is a monster at this game, has always been. And I'm
No.
fairly certain she is going to be exactly what we need to put the Thrice-Dead Prophet into the ground permanently this time.
Yeah, his
So,
immortality is getting revoked this time.
yeah, that's how I feel about it. We set things up in advance. Let's just go over our characters briefly and what they can do. CJ and I did not get terribly creative. We're actually playing the exact same characters we were last time. But
I want my vengeance.
I'll briefly go over it. I am Mist. My ability is that if I get all 6 charges, I can cast up to 3 different spells prepped by any number of players, and for each spell I cast that way, I can place that spell into any ally's hand, which means it can't go to my hand, it's got to go to somebody else. So, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. If my allies, my friends, both have powerful spells, I can pop those off and put them right back in their hand, so they can prep them next turn and fire them off again. Or I can use my ability to hand off all my crappy low-level sparks to someone who will appreciate them, like CJ's Talix.
Yes.
Talix, his ability, if you get 5 charges, he destroys 2 sparks in his hand, and if he does that, he gets to shuffle his turn order card into the turn order deck and take another turn. In other words, getting 2, possibly 3 turns every round that he can manage to pull this off.
And turns in this game are absolutely precious.
100%. So there is that. So he'd appreciate it if I handed my sparks. And finally, Jessi is playing as Gygar. Gygar has a strange breach. He starts with 2 open breaches, which is kind of awesome. But one of them is an ancient breach, and I'm not exactly sure what's going on with that. But his ability, if he gets 5 charges, he gets to put a surge token on his ancient breach, or he can cast a spell that is already prepped to his ancient breach and then gain 2 charges, so he's 3 charges away from doing it again. So,
and each charge that I manage to put on my ancient breach is an additional damage towards whatever it is I'm going to be damaging.
oh, cool.
So if I get 10 charges on there and then I go ahead and cast a spell from it, that's 10 damage in addition to whatever the damage on the card does.
And the surge tokens go away at that point, I would imagine.
Yes.
I mean, if they stuck around, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
But as
Yes,
it is,
from what I understand, once you use them, they go away.
too bad.
That's still really cool.
All right, so for those who don't remember what the Thrice-Dead Prophet does, the Thrice-Dead Prophet has 40 life at the outset, which is kind of a low number, but that'll make sense in a moment. When he unleashes, he gains 5 life, and then if it has 60 or more life, he gains a Nemesis token. At the end of any Nemesis turn, if he has 4 or more Nemesis tokens, we have to discard the top card of the Nemesis deck, speeding up his Nemesis stuff. And Thrice-Dead Prophet then loses 4 Nemesis tokens, kind of resetting the ability. When he has 99 or more life, it ascends to immortality and the players lose. Or if the Nemesis deck empties, then the Thrice-Dead Prophet has completed the final ritual and the players lose again. So we gotta kill him before the Nemesis deck runs out, is basically our job. And that's gonna be really hard because he's gonna be constantly gaining life. But we're gonna give it our best shot. I think that's all there is to it. I'm just gonna briefly explain the order of the game. We have a turn order deck, so it's not like round the table. Adam's back in chat, and he's thrilled to see Aeon's End again. He said, yes, AE! Yes, indeed. So we have a turn order deck. There are 6 cards in it. 2 of them are the Nemesis. There's 1 card for each of us, and then there's a wild card, because there are 3 players and 4 turns. One of us will get to take an extra turn every round. We can decide who gets that turn every round. We also have the option of using this wild token and passing it from player to player, but we tend to prefer choosing because that might give us an advantage. And yeah, so when I pull somebody's turn order card, they're gonna first thing they're gonna do is fire off any spells they want to fire off from their open and closed breaches that are in front of them. Any spells on closed breaches must be fired off, but if you have an open breach, you can choose whether or not you want to keep that spell. You also can't prep spells to your closed breach unless you focus it that turn, but we'll get to that. After you've done all the spell casting from your breaches you want, the rest is just a normal deck building turn. You play cards to get money. You come over here to buy one of these beautiful cards up here that we set up before the game. And then any cards you buy go into the discard pile, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. For some reason, I keep wanting to say they go into your hand, but that's not this game. That's Shadowrun Crossfire.
Shadowrun Crossfire,
yeah. So they go into your discard pile. They'll come up later, but that's always handy to have. Yeah, we buy spells set up for our next turn. Put things into the discard pile. The order you put things in the discard pile is important because when we reset the deck, we're not going to shuffle it. We're just going to flip the discard pile over, and it becomes our new deck. So the order in which you put things into the discard matters. And then once we've done everything we can do on our turn, we'll draw 5 cards, and then we'll draw the next card in the turn order deck, and that person will take their turn, and so on. Round and round we go. We'll keep going until one of 4 things happens. Either we kill the Nemesis, the Nemesis turn order deck runs out, he gets 99 life, or, I'm sorry, 5 things. If all 3 of us die, or Gravehold dies, that is also a game over. So there's 4 ways we can lose the game. There's only 1 way we can win. So,
I like those odds. Let's do this.
Fingers crossed, let's rock. Let's just get started. The first card on the turn order deck is the wild card. So we're going to decide right off the gate who gets the wild turn. I don't really have an opinion. I don't have a lot of damage to do in my hand. I do have a fair amount of money. Do you want to take the wild turn first?
Yeah, I'll kick it off. What the hell?
All right, go ahead, sir.
I'm going to use my my Fernicium here.
That gives you 1 money, and you can discard up to 3 spells in hand. You gain a money for each spell you discarded that way. And then you can place this on top of your deck if you so choose.
Yes.
So you discarded a couple of sparks.
I discarded all 3, so that gives me 4 money altogether.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, and I am going to flip this and put it back on top of my deck.
All right, and what are you buying for 4?
I think I'm going to start out with this Storm Vapors right off the bat.
Oh, just so you're getting a spell immediately.
Yeah, and I want to try and focus everybody's breaches.
I like that plan. I like that plan. The faster we all get focused.
And I'm going to prep a spark.
All right, so a spark is prepped to your open breach, so you can choose
I
to fire it off next turn. You draw 5 cards, and we draw the next card in the turn order deck, and it is player number 2. I think that's you again. Yeah, it is you again. You're player 2. Go ahead, CJ. Play your turn.
All right.
You firing that spark off?
Let's fire that spark off.
Hooray! Nemesis
that felt good.
Takes the damage. That's a good start.
All right, that is my Fernicium.
Okay.
And that is going to be 2 more money
for 3.
And we're gonna grab this right here. We're gonna
Haunted Barrelite.
Yes, because that also gives out charges, and that's very, very important.
Cool.
And I'm gonna put that down, and I'm gonna toss a spark. My guy's insanely spark heavy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you use it for money and damage, so I mean, it works out.
Yeah. All right. Next turn.
Draw up to 5, and next player will be still not the Nemesis. It's my turn. So I'm gonna play. I'm gonna first prep a spark, and then I'm gonna play Amethyst Paragon. Gives me 1 money, And any ally may prep a spell in hand to their opened or closed breaches. So would anybody like to put a spell out?
I have my Storm Vapors in my hand, or Jessi, would it behoove you to do that?
I have my title surge, so if I got my turn, I'd be able to cast it and immediately get a charge.
And gain a charge? Yeah, why don't you do that?
Okay.
We'll get it rocking and rolling.
I can go to an unprepped spot.
Yeah.
It can go to an open or closed breach, no matter. You can put
Nice.
it anywhere you want, which is really nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
There
Done.
you go. Yeah, heck yeah.
All right, cool. And then I have 3 crystals for a total of 4 money.
Nice.
And I am going to buy. Oops, that's not that. You know what? I'm gonna follow your lead, and I'm gonna get a Storm Vapors, and put that in my discard pile. And I'll flip over. Or no, I'll discard the cards I played this turn, and I'll draw 5, and then it's probably gonna be Nemesis' turn.
I would imagine so.
It's Jessi's turn, so Nemesis is
Jessi,
going
do the thing.
double last. Nemesis
Ouch.
goes double last. This might be painful. All right, Jessi, do your damage.
Awesome.
Show 'em how it's
So
done.
I guess I will immediately cast this because I have to anyway. I don't know how to get that in my discard pile. Whatever. So I get a charge token, and then I'm going to cast. Well, prep a spark, and then I have 3 money, so I will buy myself a haunted thing.
Haunted Barrelite?
Haunted
Yeah.
Barrelite. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. That's nice. That's a nice card.
And if we all get those, then we can
Yeah.
use the Nether Conduit to do a ton of damage if we ever get that much money. If we ever get that much money. Alright, so, well, we know whose turn it's going to be.
Yeah.
There's literally no choice anymore. It has to be double Nemesis. Jessi, use the WASD keys to scroll down a little bit, and you should be able to get better access to your discard pile. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I had the same problem for a while. I'm like, what's going on? And then I'm like, oh yeah, there's a hand section at the bottom of my screen, and if it's sitting on top of the discard pile, I can't put things in there. Alright, so first things first, we know it's going to be Nemesis. So Nemesis has nothing in play at first, so he's going to reveal a power, Immortal Triumph. Power 3, if Thrice-Dead Prophet has 40 or less life, Gravehold suffers 7 damage. Otherwise, Thrice-Dead Prophet gains 3 Nemesis tokens. So in this case, I legitimately think we want that to go off.
Yes.
With him having not enough life, because I mean, we can afford.
Can soak it up.
Gravehold can, generally speaking, take that damage without an issue. So, fingers crossed.
I'm okay with that.
I'm then gonna move that over and reveal because it's gonna go again, and we know it's gonna. Well, first things first, we're gonna take a power token off of that, and I think I piled up the other 2. Yeah, I did. Okay, so we're gonna flip over this card and reveal. It's another power, Ceaseless Darkness. To discard, spend 5 money. Power 2, Unleash. Any player suffers 3 damage, and any player discards a card in hand.
I don't like that very much.
Nope.
I like that a lot less than the other one.
The good news is it'll go off after the other one. So I'm not terribly worried about him gaining the life from this and then taking the hit. It works the other way around. So with that said and done, CJ, you want to flip over the turn order deck, shuffle it, and then roll the dice again?
Yeah.
Okay, so upon some research, I'm actually mistaken about the surge tokens. They do stick, and you can only have.
Really?
Yeah. Yes, but you're limited to 10.
Oh, jeez. If there's constantly more damage coming out of... Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
That is
Gygar's a beast.
Fantastic. Okay, well, apparently...
And you guys picked a whole bunch of cards that allow me to get, charges, so
yeah, we're going to hook you up. No, I'm concentrating on you now.
So the Nemesis gets a 3rd turn in a row, which
is
slightly aggravating, but none of his powers go off yet, and then it's an attack. Rouse. Any player suffers 4 damage, and Thrice-Dead Prophet gains a Nemesis token. Well, I can't do much about that, so I'm going to put the Nemesis token on him. And one of us has to agree to suffer 4 damage. Who's it going to be? I can do it. I don't have any compunction against not doing it. I'll take 4. Oop, 4. There we go. 6. There we go. All right,
damage.
and that's the end of that turn. Hopefully he doesn't get
Yeah.
4 turns in a row. Okay, good. It's me.
All right.
I'm gonna spark him in the face.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play another spark and play my crystals. I can't play my spark because I have to, or I could focus this breach and play the second spark, but then I can't. Then I can't gain anything. How much does this cost to? Is it just 3 to open it straight up? I might just do that.
4 to open. It's the one at the top.
Oh, it's 4 to open. Damn, I need to turn. Or no. If
Right?
you alt it, it turns it. So don't. Just look at it in the screen. It's 3 to open.
Oh, okay.
If you
I
alt
see.
it right side up. So yeah, don't.
I gotcha.
It is turned to the left, so it costs 3. So I think I'm gonna do that.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I'm just gonna pop this bad boy open.
Now you can do it the right way.
prep my second spark to that, and that'll be my turn. I'll flip over these, and I'll draw 5, and it'll be somebody else's turn.
It is
Jessi's
player number
turn.
4.
Ooh.
Do it up there, Jess.
I guess I will spark Mr. Bad Boy in the face.
All right.
Me
So he
likey.
takes another damage.
And then
Yep.
I'm going to do another spark. I'm going to prepped my title surge thingy.
Hooray!
And then
Me
I have-
likey.
Yeah.
That
then I
title
have 3
search thing is pretty awesome.
For sure.
I have 3 money, so I think. What do I want to do? Do I want to buy a charge or buy money?
Do you have surge tokens for that? I can get you some, I think.
I did on my other mat.
Oh.
So
I
no,
must have left him behind.
or
didn't.
put him back.
They're there. I got him. I just we didn't know you needed these, so I'm gonna put these right next to your ancient breach there.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
gonna be using them.
There you go.
That's
And you put one in. You put one in last time, right? All right, so it should have 1.
No.
Yeah, because you put it into play because of my Amethyst Paragon let you prep it immediately, so you cast it.
No, my title surge only gives me a charge, and then my charge.
It doesn't give you surge tokens. My bad. Oh, I thought. Oh man.
So I'm gonna buy some more money.
Oops.
It also.
You gave it to me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. You hit deal instead of draw. I mean, I like where your head's at.
Oops. Okay.
So you got 1, right?
Oh wait. Now I have 2 in my hand. Okay,
Yeah,
I don't need
there
2. Okay, so now we're all set. So because that card lets me to also discard in the future to get another charge if I don't want to
Nice.
spend it. Okay.
Gold.
All right.
All
That's
done.
my wonderful epic turn.
Draw up to
It's
5, and I'll reveal it's CJ's turn.
All right. Well, we're gonna continue this spark onslaught to Nemesis.
He takes another damage.
But I'm gonna put out storm vapors this time, Aaron.
Ooh, good timing for that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then there's my Fernicium, and I'm gonna put down. I'm gonna put down 3, but I'm just gonna buy a haunted barrelite.
Okay.
All right, and that's my turn.
And I flip to reveal the wild.
Ooh.
So either Jessi or I can take it. If I take it, I can put my storm vapors out, and then either one of us will get to do that awesome ability.
No, one has to be in your discard.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll both have one out, and one of us is going to go before the other. So
yes.
What's up?
All right, so I'm going to take the wild turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to fire off 2 sparks, so he takes 2 damage.
All right.
And that will keep him below 40 when his unleash goes off. Yay!
Yes.
I'm going to prep storm vapors.
Yeah.
And I'm going to play Amethyst Paragon, so anybody who wants to can prep a spell in hand to their open or closed breaches. Jessi, would you like to do that?
Yes.
Heck yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And then I'll play 3 more crystals, gives me a total of 4, and I need money. Too bad the rubidium doesn't cost 1 less. I guess I'll take the Haunted Barrelite. Yeah, we might as well keep doing this. I'll put that in my discard pile. I'll put those in my discard pile, and I will draw 4 cards, flip that over, draw 1 more, and then my turn is done. And we know what happens next.
Yeah.
It's Nemesis' turn. So,
that naughty Nemesis.
in order, this power goes off. Thrice-Dead Prophet does have 40 or less life, so Gravehold's going to take 7.
Ow.
Yeah. Then this one goes off, and it unleashes, so he's going to gain 5. And then any player suffers 3, and any player discards a card in hand. I would probably not like to take the 3.
I can deal with that.
Can you do?
I'll take the 3 and I'll toss the spark.
All right, you're good with that.
I still have enough money to do what I want to do, so that's fine.
That's fair. Oh crap! Like you don't have much left in your deck, so we're gonna want me to go first, I think.
Probably.
Because if that goes off and you play your cards and then you discard, it's gonna flip that over, so it's not gonna be in your discard pile anymore. All right, and then the Nemesis card is Mr. Bad News. Gravehold suffers 3 damage, and the player with the fewest opened breaches suffers 2.
Oh, well, that's all of us. Oh, no, I'm sorry, that's me.
That's you. Yeah, we both have 2. So CJ's going to take 2 more. Ouch.
Thought you said this guy didn't, hurt you or grave him.
Nah, he's fine. He's fine.
Shouldn't you be down to 5? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. I wouldn't let me click the button there.
That's fair.
I think we plus sized these 2 last time.
Yeah, that was a smart move, I think, because they're tiny.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, it shouldered my shouldered my breach 4 out of the way. There we go. All right. So yeah, that
anyway.
Make that.
Well, that was painful.
Can make that nice and big. All right, shuffle those bad boys up again, and let's get at it, because I want to kill this jerk. Player 2, your turn. Oh, that sucks. Yeah.
Well, no, because I don't have to cast
this. You don't have to cast it. If you want to hang on to it, that might be the move to make, because otherwise...
Let's hang on to it.
Or we could just cast him and just take the 3 damage, because... Honestly, I feel like it might be better just getting him damaged.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm going to deal 3 then.
The additional being able to open a breach is helpful, but...
Yeah. Well, especially the later breaches, because it says any breach. All right, so I am going to...
Jessi, do you disagree?
What? No.
Oh, okay.
I just breathed heavy.
Okay. No, if you have a valid point, lay it on us. So, DJ, what you got going on there? That looks like 5 money.
That's 5 monies.
Oh.
It was going to be 5 monies, and I was going to discard a card with that. That's okay. That's okay. I am going to. I think I'm going to grab this energized rubidium here.
Okay. And that's for 3 money, and any ally may discard a card in hand. If they do, they gain a charge.
Yeah. So I'm going to put this back on top of my deck.
Okay.
And then I have to discard the sparks, so they got to go in that order.
Mm-hmm.
And then put these 2 fellows right there. All right. Unfortunately, I only got 2. So.
All right, that's fine. Fingers crossed. Nemesis time. He doesn't have anything out, but now he does. It's a minion, a Glyph Enigma. It has 7 hit points and persistent. Gravehold suffers 1 damage. If the Nemesis tier is 2 or higher, Gravehold suffers 2 additional damage.
We can ignore him all day.
Not all day.
Not all day. Gravehold will eventually die, but I mean...
Which means we die.
Yeah. So,
it'll be fine. If we're not going to... There are... How many cards are left in the Nemesis?
22.
It's at 23.
He deals 3 damage when the Nemesis tier gets to 2. So
I gotcha.
All right. At that point, it becomes a problem. So
Yeah, I suppose you're
Mhm.
right.
maybe we should just kill his ass. I'm just saying. All right, that's the end of Nemesis' turn. It is now wild time. I propose Jessi gets it because you and I have both
Yeah.
had it. Jessi, why
Yeah,
don't you go
Jessi,
ahead?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, I'm all about this. All right, I want to cast my little title thingy. I want to gain charge. I'm gonna do it again.
Heck yeah.
Gain another charge.
Charge-a-palooza.
Then I'm gonna spark somebody's face hole.
You want to hit
do
the
it to the guy
minion
here?
or?
Let's hit the minion, I guess.
Oh, those are 5s. Never mind. 1.
Very nice. Then what you gonna do?
Then either discard that, gain 2 charges, set off my stupid thingy, or
And then discard your other 2 crystals and gain another charge.
yeah, I could do that.
That's not a terrible idea.
Yeah, because everything's during main phase, so I'd be able to do it all.
Wow.
So, yeah, let's do that. So I'll discard this to gain 2 charges, and then I'll set off my thing. So I'll put my charges back, and then I will gain a surge token if I can.
Yeah, grab off the top, the opening there.
That. Okay, whatever. Somebody else do that for me. Apparently, I am incapable.
Done. You're good.
And then I will use my remaining 2 money to just flat out buy a charge back.
Nice.
Nice.
All right,
Very well
there we
done.
go. That's
Very
my
So
turn.
that's a bonus damage for every time you cast a spell from here.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay, that's also beautiful.
Right.
I love the fact you
Yeah.
basically got a breach 3 or breach 4 open by turn like 3.
Yeah.
Adam says Jessi is the perfect person for wild time.
Yeah.
Gygar seems absolutely berserk compared to the breachers you played before. Is he from an expansion? Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
He is from.
He's from the new expansion
He's
that we got, right, Jeff?
Yeah,
The
he's from
New Age. Yeah,
Yep.
the
Yeah.
New Age, which I have not played yet, but I didn't know you guys had the New Age, but
I do.
Are you kidding?
Very cool.
As soon as it came out, Jessica's like, "Yeah, I ordered this."
No,
Very
it
cool.
wasn't. We went on vacation in Canada, and we
Oh, that's
wanted
right, we
to
did.
do.
She wanted to buy it in a game store, and she's like, "We're buying
Yeah,
this."
and you're like, let's pick out a game. So you picked out a game, and then I walked past the game like 5 times, and finally was like, well, we know what we're doing. I'm just gonna buy it.
It was hilarious.
Jessi, I assume you're done with your turn.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's reveal. It's my turn. Yay! Okay, well, Storm Vapors is not in anybody's discard pile, but it is going to do 3 damage to Jerkface.
Okay.
Although I really wanted to hit Mr. Nemesis. Damn it.
Yeah, I don't want him healing up too much either, but
No.
you know.
There. He's got 4 damage on him.
Needs to play this game, and I agree, Mister. You do need to play this game.
I'm prepping a pair of sparks, and then 3 crystals will buy me no spells.
I mean, it gives Aaron a heart attack almost every time, so
it's good for him.
Yeah, I need more. I need more. Period. So I'm gonna buy another Haunted Barrelite, and then put that in my discard, and put those in my discard, and draw 5, and then it is somebody else's turn. Probably Nemesis or CJ, I think.
Yeah.
me.
Nope, it's Jessi.
Jess.
It's Jessi's other turn. That's what it is. Yeah.
Hey, Jess.
Yeah.
You should buy some of these Force
That's
Transfusions.
what I'm doing. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast the spark. So now my spark will be worth 2 when it goes off.
Awesome.
And then I happen to have 5 money in my wonderful thing here. So I'm going to. How do you just draw 1? How about I just press the D?
You just click and drag real quick.
Yeah, click and drag it away immediately. If you click and hold for like a half second, it picks up the whole thing.
Okay. So 2. So that was 4. So I only have 1 money left. So that's it. But I bought something.
Heck yeah, no, that's a good spell to have because that'll ramp up your charges really fast.
Yeah, as if I can play it when
like
I
your
have
whole
3
deck
or
should just
more.
be this pile of cards here.
Yeah.
You can probably finish off the boss by yourself.
All right.
So the next one I think is Nemesis.
Yeah, it's the only one left. It's Nemesis.
Yeah,
so,
there he is.
Jerkface is gonna go off and deal 1 damage to Gravehold because Nemesis tier is still 1 at current. And then the next card is another minion. It's a Fate Leech. Persistent. Any player suffers 1 damage, and Thrice-Dead Prophet gains 1 Nemesis token.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh, I really don't like this.
Yeah, he's got to go.
I don't like this. This is not good. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Alright, next player's turn. Nemesis time! Yay!
Well played.
Gravehold suffers 1 damage. Another player suffers 1 damage.
Guess
So-
that should be me this time.
Alright,
Yeah.
Thrice-Dead Prophet has a second Nemesis token. And then... Gotta move things over. I may not have to, but... It's a power. Unnerving Howl. Power 2. Unleash. Any player discards 2 gems in hand.
Well, that kind of stinks.
Aw.
I don't really care, honestly. I'm more.
I mean, it's not the end of the world compared to this, but I mean,
It's not going to affect you at all. It's just going to affect
No.
either me or Jessi, and I honestly don't
Yeah.
care. I could just. I'm more interested in spells, honestly. That's the
I
end
know.
of the
I just don't
Nemesis
like
turn. Hopefully he doesn't get to go again, and he doesn't. It's my turn. Ha ha ha. I'm going to fire off both my sparks. And I believe that will... Nope, it's 1 shy. Son of a bitch.
Or do you want to stack 2 on this guy? You want to do 2 on him?
No, I want him dead, so it
Alright.
doesn't really matter in which order, as long as they both die, so... Actually, you know what? The Gravehold one's not as bad as the guy who keeps giving him
I
Nemesis
agree.
tokens, so
I agree.
let's kill him first if we can.
Yeah.
I will play another Spark. I will play Amethyst Paragon for 1 money, and any player may prep a spell in hand to their closed or opened breaches. Jessi,
What do you
would you
got,
like to put
Jess?
another Surge out?
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Let's just
That's what
keep
I'm talking about.
surging her like crazy.
Yep, absolutely.
And then I have 2 more money, 4, 5. Let's get a big one. Stunning Force. Sold.
Yeah.
Sold. Imbued Smash is almost as good, but... Oh, I don't know. 6 damage for 5 and just gotta discard a card? But the other one, the other one silences minions, but that's situational. Like, we could use it now, but
Right.
during turns when
Well,
there are no minions out, I'd rather just be able to do a ton of damage to the Nemesis. And that's just a
Right.
general good... Just a general good rule for life.
Yeah. But
I'm gonna buy the
both
imbued...
good cards.
I'm gonna buy
Both
the
good
imbued
cards.
Smash. Because I want to hurt this asshole. Alright, so... I'll draw my 1 card left. I'll flip the deck over. I'll draw 4 more. And next turn.
Nemesis time.
Nemesis time. Crap.
Ouch.
Gravehold suffers another damage. Fate Leech hurts one of us, and he gets another Nemesis token. He has 3. One of the
You need another
power
damage, Jess?
tokens goes
Can
away.
you fix my... I don't know how it won't let me turn it.
The Q... The Q and E
There you
keys.
go.
I flipped it over.
Yeah.
You know what? You have no life.
You have nothing.
The Q and E keys. It's an attack. Unleash. Great. He gains 5 health. Reveal the top card of the turn order deck. If a player turn order card was revealed, which it will be, that player suffers 2 damage. Otherwise, Gravehold suffers
Oops.
3 damage. Did you just
So
shuffle
weird.
the...
I did.
God damn
I
it,
tried to
CJ.
snatch the tuck. I know. And sorry.
Nemesis is up to 41.
And it's me.
That's just punishment, I think. 2 damage to you.
I take what? 2 days?
2 damage, yeah.
Ouch.
Chris is just gonna die. He's
Yeah.
already at 3 health.
I'll be fine.
And we
Well-
have no way to heal anybody because you people are like, no, it's fine.
No.
Well, we gotta learn what to do when somebody dies. We might as well start now.
That's
I
right.
already know what happens when you die.
I don't. I've never played a game where a player died, so I have no idea what happens.
Oh, you become exhausted, and all damage that would have gone to the player actually goes to Gravehold. So we die
Yeah.
even faster as a team.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. We
Are
don't
you-
even
are
like
you
Gravehold.
dumping-
Not
are
even
you-
that nice of a
Are
place.
you dumping all of that for money?
Yep.
Nice.
And I think
I'm like, if you're going for the 7, you need that 3.
you're right. You're right. I need it. So I have to discard the sparks in order to do it.
One dead donkey. It laughs and says sacrificial lamb, CJ.
Yeah, that's just
And-
what I do. I block with my
That's-
face. I fight southpaw all the time.
That's how he plays like all this game every time.
That's how it works. That's just how it works.
Yep. All right, that is the end of my turn.
All right. It is wild
Wow.
time.
Mm.
I have a Storm Vapors in my hand, which will do 3 damage.
I would just be able to gain lots of charges and put.
Same with me.
Two.
I got my
I
Storm
would be able
Vapors as
to
well.
do 2 damage to one of the minions.
So roll a
Or
die.
kill one minion and put the other minion on thing.
So should we roll a die and do it randomly, or
Whatever you want to do. It's not particularly important right this second.
yeah, it
I
doesn't seem to
mean,
be
I can
that.
go because it'll give me closer to getting more surge tokens on my breach.
All right, let's do that.
Okay.
All right.
So I will do 2 damage. So
just-
do you want to?
We
wanna
gotta get rid of
split
this
it.
guy.
However you want to do it. I got
This
2.
guy's gotta go.
Fate Leech has got to go.
I can heal Gravehold, so I mean that's not the end of the world, but I'm at 3. So,
Yeah. I'll just
Alright,
keep this
I
die over
think-
here in case we need it.
Alright, and then I am going to. I'm going to discard this crystal because I have this to get 2 charges. So I'm now
Nice.
4. 1 away to getting another one.
Heck yeah. And the Force Transfusion will do it for you.
Yes, it will.
All right, so your turn is over, and the last card in the turn order deck is you.
Jessi, do it all.
Oh, how about
Can you
that?
get rid of these guys here? That would be nice.
I can do 2 damage, so yeah.
Yeah.
However you want to do
She
that.
kills the Fate
Yeah.
Leech. He's gone. He's not going to be giving more Nemesis tokens. Thank God. This guy has 3 health left, so he's going to be around for a little bit while longer.
Yeah, but at least it's dealing damage to Gravehold. Then you can heal that 5 at a time.
So
Yeah.
I got all charges again, so I'm gonna turn those all in to get another surge token.
Nice.
Which-
Just hit draw. Just draw.
I don't know why it won't let me. Okay. 1, 2. Alright. And then I have.
You just have 2, right?
Yeah, she should have 2.
Okay.
Yeah, just keep them nearby.
I'm just gonna put those down there.
Yeah, you're just going to keep plowing through them.
Alright, so I'm gonna discard this from my haunted thing to get 2 back.
Nice.
And then I have 2 crystals left, so I'm just gonna flat out buy another one so that my Force Transfusion will give me another one next turn.
Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about
There
right
we
there.
go.
She's going to ramp up beautifully.
Yeah.
All right. We got a new turn order deck, and Nemesis goes first.
Nemesis time.
It is still Nemesis tier 1, so Gravehold
Alright,
still takes
takes
just
one.
1 damage.
Alright.
This power token goes away, so this is going to go off. He's going to unleash and gain 5 like a jerk. And then any player discards 2 gems in hand. If nobody else really wants to do it, I'll do it.
I have only 1 gem, unfortunately.
Yeah, so you can't do it, so it's either me or Jessi, and Jessi would be kind of hamstrung. So I'm going to go ahead and discard 2 gems.
How many do you have to discard?
2.
2. Oh,
Yeah, I can still do stuff even though I discarded, so it works out.
Okay.
So that's that, and then that goes away, and then this comes into play, and it's badness.
I don't like it.
Welcome to tier 2. It's a null scion. He has
He
11
unleashes.
health, and he unleashes every time.
Oh, F that guy.
Oh, man. All right, well, I mean, that could have worked out better.
I mean,
Whatever.
I can immediately kill him for 5.
Yeah,
true.
I mean, and I can do 1. Unless I get 2 turns, then I can do... And it's Nemesis' turn again, so it's going to immediately happen. Gravehold takes 2 damage, 3 damage now, excuse me.
Ouch.
3 damage to Gravehold. And then this asshole makes him unleash, so he gains 5 more health.
Ah, God.
This is gonna be bad.
Did he lose these tokens when he unleashed last time?
No, he only loses those when he gains 4 of them.
Oh, 4. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like that either.
All right. Well, that was the opposite of fun. Wild turn. Can I take it, please?
Yeah.
If nobody minds.
ahead.
I'm gonna spark, although I think both of them need to die. I'm gonna hit.
This unleashed dude's got to go.
I know, but this guy's gonna hit Gravehold for 3 every time. That will make
Right.
the end come so much faster. So I'm gonna hit that. He just needs 2 more damage to die. Jessi can split up
Right.
that thing and start hurting him.
All right.
But I'm also gonna put out a Storm Vapors.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna play a Haunted Barrelite and a Crystal for 3. And I'm gonna focus this Breach.
Okay.
And then I'll draw 5, and it will be CJ's turn.
My turn.
Oh,
right,
Doctor. Yes. Sorry. Go ahead. I might be overly excited.
I'm gonna put out a Haunted Barrelite.
So glad I took the wild turn. So glad.
And discard a Spark. And that gives me 2 charges.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do that.
Yeah,
And unfortunately, I need to use my ability, or I'm going to be hurting because I have 2 sparks, and I'm actually going to toss them. Unfortunately.
All right.
But the reason I did that is now I can be sure that my Storm Vapors will wind up in my discard.
Nice.
So that is the goal.
My turn. Storm Vapors goes off. He does 3 damage. And that will kill this jerk.
Okay.
Why do those not want to go back in the bag?
They do not want to go back in the bag.
Just like my surge tokens don't want to draw for me.
Right.
Whatever. He's dead, and 1 damage to this jerk. Yes. No, 2.
Mm-hmm.
It was 2. Because I did 3, and he only had 1 left.
Yes.
Okay,
Right.
so 2 damage to him. I'm gonna prep my Imbued Smash. I'm gonna prep a Spark. I'm gonna play Amethyst Paragon, so anybody who wants to can prep a spell in hand to their open or closed breaches. Jessi.
Yeah.
Unless CJ
Yeah,
wants
for
to
sure.
do it.
No. That's more important. No, that's more important.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna play a Crystal, which gives me 2.
That's cool because that will allow me to set off my ability again once my turn.
That gives me 2 money, so I will also buy a charge.
All right.
And I will discard this Spark because it's no good to me. So
you know what though? That makes you flip your deck.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Dirty.
Draw 2 cards.
Damn.
Holy money, Batman. No, I think I might just go about it a different way, but that's okay. Alright, so that's going to be the end of my turn, and then last card is Jessi.
Yay!
Do
So I
things.
have 5 damage because of Force Transfusion. Does 3 damage plus my 2 Surge tokens.
Heck yes.
Nice.
And then because I do have 3 or more charges, I get to gain a charge.
Amen.
Yeah.
And then I cast my Tidal Surge, which allows me to have a charge. So that gives me a 5.
Pop, pop.
And
Surge
I get
time.
to have another Surge token. Ew.
Oh.
Now there's 3 up there. So now that lonely little spark is actually a 4.
That's
Nice.
sexy. I have a weird proposal for you, CJ, but I propose that we give Jessi all the wilds from here on.
That's it might be the only chance we have.
As long as she keeps pumping out damage.
Yeah.
And any spell she does now does wicked damage from that slot. So
yeah.
So I only have 3 money left, so I can either spend 2 to just get a charge back, or I can buy another Haunted, Braille Light.
Or you can focus a breach.
I mean that
Or
gives
can
you
focus
two
breach.
charges, so that's not a terrible gem to
Yeah,
have.
I have 2 of them in my deck already. I say, or I can focus a breach.
Also a good idea. All of them are valid strategies. I feel like the barrel aid would probably be the best though,
I
because you can
think,
toss a crystal to get 2
yeah, I
charges.
think I will buy 1 more of that.
All right.
And that will be all that I wrote.
All right. New round. Player 2.
All right. I got 3 damage here, Aaron.
Oh man, that is so close.
I know.
He has 1 health left.
Does he really?
Yeah. He has 10.
Any one of us can kill him.
Any one of us can kill him, and I really want to. I really
hear
want
that.
to.
I really need to use my ability to get some of these sparks out of my deck.
Okay.
Is my problem. So I am going to.
Because I'm eventually going to use my ability to give you more.
Yes, which is why I really need to get them out.
All right.
Because we're already in tier 2 and we're doing bad.
I disagree. I mean, I know we got lucky and got some more unleashes than we'd rather, but
I don't know.
We're holding our own, and we're about to start doing serious damage to him. So
I hope so. Oops, that's a silence token. I want those.
Nope.
I want these.
You want those? Yep.
So I'm going to discard a spark for 2 of those.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spend 3, and I'm going to buy 1 more token. That's what we're going to do.
Any ally may discard a card in hand. If they do, that player gains 1 charge. Jessi, would you be interested?
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Actually, she might not.
She might not, but if you have a spark or something and you want to toss it.
I would have hung on to the spark, honestly, because even the spark does 4 damage now.
Right.
Or wait, can she put her surge thing on it and still do 3 damage?
That's a good question. Do all spells cast from there do additional damage? Is that how he works?
+1 damage per token, max of 10.
Yeah. So yeah, so she can use her regular ability.
It says when a spell is cast from the breach,
it deals 1 additional damage. So I think it deals damage whether or not the spell itself deals damage. So it'll still do 3 damage if she puts that on the ancient, and that's not bad.
Right. No.
So okay, give yourself a charge if you haven't already, Jessi.
I did.
DJ, what else you doing?
I use my ability, Aaron. So I have to destroy 2 sparks in here. Uh-oh.
You can't.
No, I can't. Blast. All right. Sorry, Jessi. You have to temporarily lose your... Or no, you still get to do the thing, because I spend that. I'm just short a charge, that's all.
You'll have 5 charges, you just don't pop it this turn.
I just can't use it.
But I wouldn't discard that spark if I were you.
No. Well, I'm almost guaranteed to get it in my next cards anyway, but yes. I'm going to hold on to that. I'm going to say my turn is over, and I'm going to draw 4 cards.
There you go.
I have all the sparks.
Cool. All right. Well, shall we give you the wild this turn? I know we said we should give it to Jessi, but if we give you the wild, then you can put your card back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's one more turn the Nemesis doesn't get.
Jessi, kill that bastard!
I'm killing it. Yeah. 5 damage.
5? I thought it was 4. Oh yeah, it's 4.
4, sorry.
That's okay. So 1 damage to the minion and the rest to the jerk face.
Nice, nice.
So the minion is dead and will not be unleashing anymore for Big Boss Man, thank heavens.
Yeah.
Because that was just awful. And he takes 3?
Yeah.
Down to 48. Carry on, Jess, or have you already done everything you're gonna do?
So this is my sly little dilemma here. So I can either use these 3 cards here to get 1, 2, 3 charges,
or buy a 5-point spell.
Yes.
Yeah,
and it might be worth getting one of the bigger spells.
Yeah.
Okay, so should I
Whether you silence a minion or do extra damage, either would be amazing at this point.
Yeah, the silence a minion and the damage is actually straight up to the nemesis.
Yeah. Both
Yeah, but
very good options.
the stunning force, you can't deal damage to anything else. It has to go to the
Right.
nemesis, which is not awful,
Right.
but
No.
No.
in situations like that where we had a minion we absolutely had to kill, it'd be a little irritating. But having said that, it still silences a minion, so
Yes. Yeah. Even one turn where a minion doesn't get to do something is pretty nice.
it's helpful.
Okay.
Yes.
I will do that one. Just keep in mind that that big card only does it to the nemesis.
Yep.
All right,
Fair
so
enough.
do that, and that buys all my stuff.
Alrighty. And wild time.
All right.
CJ, would you like to go?
Yeah, I'm gonna spark this guy.
He takes 1. He's down to 47.
I'm going to use my ability,
Nice.
and I'm going to destroy 2 sparks. And I'm going to take my turn card and put it back in this deck.
All right, I'll find it while you're doing the rest of your turn.
Yeah. I have an energized rubidium here. Any ally may discard a card in hand to gain a charge. Wink.
Me.
And then I will prep a spark. And I will put that out, and that gives me 4 altogether. And I think we'll grab another Storm Vapors is what we're going to do.
Okay. Sold.
Drop that in there. Now, there's one in my freaking discard pile.
Yeah.
Hopefully Aaron gets to go.
No, I won't have it in time. I won't have it in time. It's gonna. This is never gonna work. All right. Next turn is Nemesis. He doesn't have anything out, so he sits on it and spins. And then this comes out.
Until he gives us something to come out.
Portal Guardian, persistent, unleash. Any player suffers 1 damage. Fan-freaking-tastic. It has 8 health.
Okay. Good thing we got a silencing
I got
thing.
3 damage.
And then another Nemesis turn.
What a dick.
Ah, damn.
So he's gonna unleash, which gives him 5 more life.
I hate this guy.
And then this minion, Gilded Effigy, 12 health. Persistent. If Thrice-Dead Prophet has 40 or less life, it gains 7. Otherwise, Gravehold suffers 3.
Ooh.
I think we should start investing in these silence ones.
It might be for the best, honestly.
Yeah.
Alright, well, there's just you and me left in this, and we're not going to be able to do enough damage to these guys to kill them, so it's your turn, sir.
Alright, well, let's do 1 to one of them.
Which one? The Unleasher or the guy who hits Gravehold?
The Unleasher.
Yeah. I can do 7 on my turn, so I'll be able to kill it.
Cool.
Good.
But then we still have to deal with this fuckhole.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Forgive my language. Forgive my language. Just really.
Bleep.
I hate this guy so much. I want him to die. Jessi, make him die.
Bearlight, and I'm going to discard a spark
For 2 more charges.
And I'm regain 2 charges. I really need to thin my deck out.
Okay.
I meant to do this before and I didn't, and now I'm kind of mad, but whatever.
Hey, that's life, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna discard these 2 sparks. So that's 3 money I have altogether. I think I'm just gonna buy myself a charge.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right, and that goes there.
And then it's my turn because I'm the only one left. So, I'm casting Imbrued Smash, and I'm choosing to discard a crystal. So that does 6 damage, and the spark does 1. So this jerk off is dead.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
He is dead. You still have to deal with this total lunatic. Did you add an additional 5 on top of the? Because it should be at 52.
Yes. 57. I gave him 5.
No, I had given him 5 at the same time.
Oh. Here we
Why
are
are you
making the game
trying
more
to make
difficult on
ourselves harder
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
us?
we need one person to be in charge of Nemesis Life. I think it should be
Aye.
me, if you don't
Okay,
mind.
that's fine. You're fine. You're
I'll
fine.
do it. I'll be the only person who does it. So that leaves me with Haunted Barrelite and 3 crystals for a total of 5. I'm playing these. They're not discarded yet. So that's 5. I'm going to buy a Stunning Force.
Okay.
Discard it. And pop these in. And then, sadly, I have no spells to play. But I draw 5. And hey, there's my Storm Vapors. Too little, too late. We're going to flip the turn order deck over. We're going to spin it around a couple of times. And then we're going to reveal my turn again.
Yeah.
All right. I'll put Storm Vapors out. And a Spark.
Yes.
And then I'm going to play Amethyst Paragon. Any player who wants to can prep a spell in hand to their closed or open breaches.
Ooh. What do you think, Jess? What do you got? You got anything good?
I have my Tidal Surge and Force Transfusion.
Will your Force Transfusion go off? No, you only have 2.
No. But I can
Oh,
put
wait. So you'll cast this,
I'll get one.
which will give you a token, and then
Oh,
you
wait.
put that out. So you want...
Actually, no, that would work, because if I cast that first and I gain the token, and then I cast my other thing, I'll have 3 tokens by that turn.
No, because it casts first before you put this...
You
do
get
they
the...
cast in order? That's a good question, Aaron. Do they cast in order?
I think they go in any order you want.
Oh, yeah, do that then, Jess.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
You may cast any of your prepped spells in open breaches, so she can do it in any order
Yeah.
she likes.
Because she can do this, and then
Yeah.
she'll get a token.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get a token,
Yeah.
and then this, and then
And
I'll get another token.
And she's got
Yeah, I like that.
6 damage locked and loaded.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that was a great move.
All right. And then I have a Haunted Barrelite and a Crystal.
I really
which
like that
gives me
card. I like
4.
Yeah,
things.
that synergizes very well.
I'm gonna buy another Storm Vapors,
Alright.
so we can start making that happen.
So you have one in your graveyard. Interesting.
No, I don't.
Uh,
But I will on my next turn. I will. Oh my, have mercy. All right. I'm going to be able to do a lot of damage. So that's the end of my turn. Sadly, couldn't do any damage. Jessi can go. She can do a bunch of damage.
I can do 6 damage.
So I assume you're doing that one first, because that'll give you a
Yep.
charge, and 3 damage to Jerk Face.
Yeah, and then 3 more damage.
He's at half health.
And I get another thing. And then I'm gonna put out another Tidal Surge.
And
Nice.
then you're going to buy a charge, and then you're
And
going to add another
then
surge.
I'm gonna buy a charge. And add another
Oh,
surge
man.
token.
Just keeps ramping that one breach open until it just...
yeah, that's the way it goes. I mean, it's up to 4.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so now any spell I put on there is +4.
That's awesome, Jess. That's awesome.
Mhm.
You're our fucking glass cannon.
Yeah. Next up, it's Wild. I can't kill Jerkface.
Well, none of us really
neither
can,
can
unfortunately.
Jessi. And we both went already. But I can...
If I go, I can give myself another turn by putting my thing in the deck.
Except your thing isn't in the discard pile, so it won't work.
Well, have I not gone?
You have not gone yet this round. It's just the Wild, me, and Jessi. So
Okay.
unless it puts the Wild back in the deck, which I don't think it does.
No, that wouldn't be fair.
No.
Well, then I mean,
you have a Storm Vapors in hand. We both have fresh decks. How about I go, so mine will be in the discard, and then yours will go off before.
Well, I was actually planning on discarding mine, strangely enough, for my Haunted Barrelite.
Oh. Okay.
But it won't work. So yeah, you're right. Go ahead, because mine is in the discard pile, so it doesn't work. Or I could heal Gravehold, is the other option.
Well, Gravehold's not in a bunch of damage yet, although.
Well,
it's gonna be.
Yeah, Gravehold's gonna take 3 damage as soon as he goes off, which he will. But I'm gonna do 4 more damage to him, so he's just got 2 life left.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna play an you'd smash a spark. I really wish I could do that breach, but I can't. So I'm just gonna play these 2 crystals, add another charge to my ability, and then I guess I'll discard this last spark. Yeah, I'm gonna discard it. I'll draw 5, and then Nemesis turn.
You could have put it on your unprepped breach, and you just have to cast it immediately.
No, you have to.
No,
rotate
I would
first,
have had to focus it.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, never mind.
I would have had to focus it first, but that's okay. So this guy's gonna go off because it has more than 40 life. Gravehold's gonna take 3, down to 13. I'll take care of that, and then I'll move that over, and this comes out. Oh, thank God, it's not another minion. Eternal Edict. To discard, spend 7 money. Power 2, any player suffers 4 damage, and Thrice-Dead Prophet gains 3 Nemesis tokens.
F that.
Oh, I do not have 7 money.
I will never have 7 money. CJ's the only one who has a chance.
I'll take care of it. I can't take care of it on my first turn, but I'll figure it out.
Nemesis goes again. Gravehold takes 3 more damage.
Oh my God.
Or
that thing drops a power token and another power. Chrysalis Shield, power 2. If Thrice-Dead Prophet has 40 or less life, unleash 3 times. Otherwise, it gains 3 Nemesis tokens.
Oh my God.
Well, that's going off next round.
Oh, there's no way to get rid of it either.
Nope, there's literally no way to get rid of it. I mean, if he had 40 or less life, he'd gain 15. Honestly, I'd rather get the Nemesis tokens.
I guess.
We need to keep him down, to be honest.
But 4 gives him what?
Well, we know it's CJ's turn.
Yeah.
4 discards the top card from the top of the Nemesis.
Oh, that's right.
Speeding things up.
I don't know if that's great either, because getting to rank 3 is not exactly helping us. All right. Is your Storm Vapor in your discard now?
Yes, it's in there.
But you only have 4 in your deck, so it's not going to matter.
It might. You might go first. Because when you're done, we're shuffling this turn order deck. And if we get a wild, we can make sure you go first, but I'd almost rather give that to Jessi.
Here's what we're doing. We're putting Storm Vapors down.
Okay.
Okay. I'm playing a Haunted Barrelite.
I like that.
And I'm discarding a card. And I'm going to give myself 2 charges. And then I'm going to use 5 charges. And I'm going to destroy 2 sparks.
Perfect.
And go ahead and put my damn card right back in the deck.
I really did. And you want to draw up and take your turn?
I would.
All right, it's your turn again.
Hooray! Who saw that coming? Not me.
Do you want to fire off your Storm Vapors and prep another one?
Yes.
You can deal 3 damage. 2 will kill the jerk. And then 1 more to the Nemesis. So we're going to kill this guy. And then you get to focus any player's breach.
Yes.
Takes 1.
I mean, Aaron, it seems like you'd probably be the better choice for that, because Jessi's got the damage one.
Do it.
So why don't you focus any breach, it says, so you could do your number 4.
I know, but this one's closer to opening. But yeah, you gotta have a point. That's cheaper.
Don't worry. I have another Storm Vapor.
Yay! Happy days are here again!
I'm going to drop this Energized Rubidium, which says any ally may discard a card in hand to gain a charge.
Jessica, would you like to do that? You can toss a spark. You don't need both of them, because one will do a ton of damage.
And I'm going to toss those to give me 6
Or if
money.
you got a different plan, that works too.
Nope, that's fine.
Yeah, she can only gain 2 charges from the crystals she has, so that makes sense.
Yeah. And I am going to grab, man, I am 1 short of this nether conduit every time. I'm going to grab a rubidium, and I'm going to give myself a charge.
Okay.
I don't know if that's the right choice, but that's the choice I'm making.
Alright. Choice has been made. And I really hope this is CJ, because that would be amazing.
That would be pretty funny.
It's wild, so we could
It
make
could
it
be.
CJ.
It could be me.
Would you like to go again, sir?
Yeah, I mean, that seems like the right thing to
Because
do,
the
right? 'Cause you
storm
can focus your
vapor,
breach again.
the storm vapor is still in my discard pile, so you can focus on my breach again.
All right, let's do that. Let's focus your breach.
Free
'cause I need
damage
extra
to
damage.
Nemesis. Screw you, you big jerk. I'm gonna focus that breach.
Good, because he's just gonna like gain it all back soon. so.
Yeah, yeah, he's a big jerk. Well, actually, sorry, I keep hitting that button when I don't mean to.
Don't have 7 money, do
all right.
ya?
So next question: do we
Yes.
need to get rid of Eternal Edict?
Do you have 7 money in hand? Oh, you
Yeah.
do.
Yes, we do. 'Cause the other one's gonna go off to royally screw us as
Yeah,
well.
if we don't, we could get hit by this Nemesis token thing twice.
Then let's. I'm just gonna eat it. So that lets any player discard a card for a charge.
Jessi, you want to do another one of your sparks?
If you want.
It's
If
one.
not,
It's
I
one
will
damage. I
toss.
think it's a good trade, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 4, 5, 6, 7, and I guess prep a spark.
Yay! That's not happening. Screw you, Nemesis.
Yeah.
At least one of them isn't happening.
And
I'm glad
on
I
my
did something
turn, I'm gonna
fucking
hit this
useful.
asshole like a hammer.
right.
Come on. Oh, that's fantastic. You drew another storm vapor.
You're damn right I did.
All right. I assume your
What we
turn's
got?
over.
I am all set.
Come on. Let's start just really hitting this guy. Nemesis turn. Damn.
No,
All right.
that's his turn.
Well,
That's all right,
one
'cause
power
it's not doing
token's
a whole
going
lot.
away, and
God,
out
now he's
comes...
gonna be this minion that's the 20 points.
Nope.
or an attack.
Awaken.
Or-
Attack. Unleash twice and Gravehold suffers 3 damage, or place the most recently discarded minion card in the Nemesis discard pile back into play. That 12-point asshole. Oh, man.
Is it the 12-point asshole?
Yeah, he's the most recently killed minion. There he is, right there. This guy gives Thrice-Dead Prophet 7 life or hits Gravehold for 3 damage every turn.
Every turn. But this one automatically suffers 3 damage to Gravehold and unleashes twice, which would give him 5.
It would give him 10 health, put him up to 58.
10 health.
I feel like we can take away his health easier than we can deal with this asshole, because the net gain would be 2 damage, because this costs 12 to kill and he costs 10 to bring back to where he is.
We're also giving Gravehold 3 additional damage. Keep that in mind.
I will sack my next 2 sparks to save Gravehold then.
All right. No, you don't need to do that.
No?
The 2 sparks is to get your turn back, or you can just give Gravehold 5 life.
That's what I'm saying. I can heal Gravehold for 5.
Yeah, but it doesn't cost you 2 sparks to do it.
Your thing is an ore.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, maybe I'll finish getting rid of my sparks and then I'll start healing Gravehold like a mofo.
Sure. All right.
But in either rate, yeah, I feel like Gravehold can eat it.
All right, so he's going to gain 10, which royally pisses me off, and Gravehold takes 3.
3? All right, so
Yeah.
Gravehold is at 10.
We're at 10.
Yeah.
He's fine. To be fair, Gravehold is healthier than I am.
Yeah. It's Jessi's turn.
Okay.
Jessi, do the thing.
I do 4 damage
Hooray!
and gain a charge.
Hooray!
And I'm going to prep a spark, so now my spark's worth
Yeah.
5.
Heck yes.
Heck yeah.
And then I'm going to discard this thingy
Yes.
with this and get another charge. So, I'm...
2 charges.
So now
Oh, yeah,
that
2 charges.
that
So
teeny
now
tiny
I can take this and make it go off again and do another surge.
so now that teeny tiny spark that did 1 damage at the start of the game now does 6.
It's 6.
That is sickening.
I'm going to help you out. Hold on, Jess. I'm going to lock that so it doesn't do that anymore. There you go. No problem. I had the same problem. That's why I locked it.
I should lock mine.
Yeah,
Locked.
here, I'll lock
There
it
we
for
go.
you.
I got it.
It's
All right.
locked.
Cool. So, is that the end of your turn? I think so.
Yeah.
Flip.
That is the end of
My turn. Good. All right.
Aaron, dish it out.
First order of business. We're going to play Imbued Smash. Deal 4 damage. I choose to discard a card. I'll discard a crystal, and that deals 6 damage to Buttface.
Yes. Yes.
Down to
He's only 8
48.
points above him where he freaking started.
Spark will do another one. Get him down to 47. Then I'm gonna do this in slightly different order. I'm gonna play Haunted Barrelite and 2 crystals to focus this breach and open it up.
Yes. Bonus damage.
And then I'm playing a Stunning Force to it.
Yes.
So that'll deal 4 damage directly to the Nemesis and silence a minion. And I will draw 4 cards, and I'll flip over the goodies. And look, I drew a Storm Vapors.
Nice.
And I drew another Storm Vapors. Oh my goodness. All right, well, fair enough. Oh, this we did, or got rid of. Yes. That is... Did we do that? Oh yeah, you killed it. That's right. I moved it to get the minion out. Never mind. All right, so that was the end of my turn, and we move on to... fudger. So this is going to go off. If Thrice-Dead Prophet has 40 or less life, unleash 3 times. It doesn't, thank heavens. But he does gain 3 Nemesis tokens, so he's going to drop 4 of them, and then this card, whatever it is just plain up discarded. Unleash twice, and any player or Gravehold suffers 3. I guess it's okay that we dodged that, but
what's next?
we just lost a bit of time. And then I think the last card in the turn order deck is DJ.
Me? Yeah. All right. Let's spark him for 1.
Yay.
Okay. We'll put out the Vapas.
I do like putting out the Vapas.
Let's see here. I think I'm going to use my Haunted Barrelite to discard a Spark and gain 2 charges.
Nice.
And I am going to cast my Rubidium, and an ally may discard a card to gain a charge.
Oh my goodness.
Let you do it, Aaron.
Yeah, Jessi. I don't think Jessi wants to do it, and I can't say I blame her. I'm going to discard a crystal to gain a charge. Thank you.
All right. And I'm going to use that 3 money to buy myself a charge, and I'm going to toss a Spark.
As you can see by my hand, what I will be doing on my turn.
Yeah, I figured that out. I was like, I know exactly what's going on in her turn.
Nice.
All
right, let's do it.
Please be good news. Nope, it's Nemesis' turn. Fortunately, he doesn't have anything out, but we get this. Obliterating Meteor. Power. To discard 4 cards in hand. Power 1, unleash twice, Gravehold suffers 3. So we have to not draw a Nemesis card, and whoever this is has to discard 4 cards to stop that from happening, or we just let it happen.
But I have 9 money in my hand.
Well, it might not be up to you. It might be Nemesis again, in which case we're just screwed. It is Nemesis again.
We're just screwed.
So, we unleash twice.
Blunken.
He gains 10. Gravehold suffers 3. You might want to use your next charge to heal it up again.
Yeah.
And then this happens. It's another power. Baneful Crux. To discard 2 cards in hand that each cost 4 money or more. Power 2, unleash twice, Gravehold suffers 3 damage.
Man.
I can't even do that if I wanted.
I can. It means missing out on 6 damage, but I think I'd rather have Jessi take her turn and do her damage, because she can do 6 reliably every turn.
Yeah.
So yeah, that sucked. One
dead dog. He says, "Ouch, ouch, ouch, ouch," and I completely agree.
Here's the only good news we have is that it's all our turns from here on out. So, we're gonna start with the wild. So, who should we give the extra turn? I say Jessi.
Yeah, because if she's gonna sacrifice her turn to get rid of that card.
No. I can do that. I have 2 Storm Vapors in my hand, sir.
All right. Well, why don't you sacrifice your turn to do that then and get it out of the way?
No, I'll just do it on my turn.
All right.
I want Jessi to keep hitting him. She's gonna hit him for 10 next turn, so she should get 2 turns this. So go ahead, Jessi.
Oh, right now I can do 6 damage.
Deal.
Uh,
Down to 50.
so we're gonna prep that. We'll discard that for this and gain 2 charges, and then we'll do the same thing and gain 2 more charges. So I'm
Yes.
1 charge away from getting another thing.
As long as she gets a spell in her hand every turn, she's just going to keep pounding him for excessive amounts of damage, and that's what
Yes.
that's what we need right now. We need her cannon to be going off constantly. So I will
So
gladly.
now I have 9 damage that can go towards the nemesis.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's going to be 9. It's going to be a big hit, which is nice. All right, and she picked up another big spell. Hooray! Any event, it is my turn. So this is going to go off. I'm going to deal 5 damage to the nemesis.
Nice.
Because it's on my super duper breach. I'm going to discard both of my storm vapors to get rid of this jerk card. Get lost, you piece of crap. And then I'm going to play my Amethyst Paragon. Yes. Yes, I am. I'm going to play my Amethyst Paragon. Gain 1. Any ally may prep a spell in hand to their open and closed breaches. Jessi, would you like to put out your Tide Surge?
Yes.
And then play that first, so it adds an additional damage to this, so it does 10?
Of course.
Yes. Sold.
Boom.
Yeah. And then I'm going to play a Haunted Barrelite, so I have 3. That is enough to focus this breach. Unfortunately, I do not have any spells in hand, so there's not a lot I can do, but that'll end my turn, and now it's CJ's turn.
All right. I got the Vapors.
I do not believe I have one. Oh, no, I do! I discarded 2 of them!
Yeah, you do.
Hooray! So you do 3 damage to Buttface. 1, 2, 3. And then you can focus a breach.
Any player's breach.
Yeah. You want to flip over my other +1?
Yeah, do the thing.
All right.
I'd say, or
There you go. Because that does extra damage.
Yep,
so.
it does extra damage, so we're just going to pound it.
Yeah. So I'm going to put out the Vapors.
I have 5 cards in my deck, so I'm going to have it out for at least 1 more turn.
Well, I have 1, 2 Drobidiums.
Does that mean players can discard cards for charges?
yes.
Yes.
Jessi, I'm going to suggest I take both of these.
Go right ahead.
2 crystals I can't do anything with, so I'll take 2 charges for 2 cards. Yes, please. Because then, when that goes off, I'll be able to fire off 3 spells and then give them out like candy.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I like candy.
Yeah, amen.
And then I got a Haunted Barrelite, so that gives me 7.
8.
Sorry.
8. Which you can finally buy that thing if you want.
Yeah, we're gonna snatch up that thing.
Yeah, because if you use it on the Barrelite, it's 7 damage.
And there's 2. I'm gonna give myself an extra token, and then should we heal Gravehold? It's at 7.
Yeah,
I'm gonna add 5 to it.
You don't have the sparks, so
I don't have to sacrifice sparks, so yeah, might as well.
Gravehold's back up to 12. It's hanging in there.
All right.
Your sacrifice was not
in
in
vain.
vain.
Like a great decision, yeah.
And then last but not least, it is Jessi's turn to hammer Jerkface. So
yay! So I'm gonna do my title surge to gain a chargy.
Yeah.
And then we're doing this thing, which is 4 damage, silence a minion, +5, so that's 9. Because unfortunately, I just realized I can only set that off during my main phase.
Yeah, but I mean, he's still down to 33, which is the lowest he's ever been. So I am very pleased with that.
So then I'm going to put this dude on my big massive.
Yes, ma'am.
And then I'm going to set this off and get another token.
Yes. I absolutely love everything about this.
So that is
9 damage again.
Another 9 damage. And then I just have 3 crystals, so I guess I'll spend 2 to buy a charge.
All right, done deal. Let's hope this turn order deck shuffles a little bit better to us than the last one.
Yeah.
Not that it matters. Nemesis gets 2 turns no matter what we do, so...
Yeah, very true.
Flip, it's wild. I propose once again we give it to Jessi.
Yeah, let's do it up.
Oh,
Jessi,
okay.
Jessi's just going to keep hammering him for huge amounts of damage.
It's fine. 9. There you go.
He's down to 24.
Oh, that feels good.
All right.
That feels
So
damn good.
now my little Sparky dude will be 7 points. All right, and then we'll prep this other Sparky dude. No, we won't. We will do a title thingy.
And then you can discard
And
the spark.
then, or the crystal, whichever
Oh,
one.
either one. We can do
Either
2
one,
charges.
and then I'm gonna get 2 charges. All right.
Sold.
Nice. That's beautiful.
Flip, it is my turn. Imbrued Smash, Spark, and Spark. I'm done. Next turn. I draw 5. CJ, please. Nope, Jessi again.
Oh,
That works
okay.
as well. That works as well. Jessi's gonna do 7 damage with a
7
single
damage.
spark. Oh, come on.
And then I'm
He's
gonna
at 17.
this, and then I'm gonna do that. And then we're gonna put the tidal wage thingy over here, so he'll do 6 on his own, and he's not even a one that does damage.
I'm
so
very
how
happy,
cool is
very
that?
pleased with that.
Yeah. Bring the cannon forward.
And then we're discarding this to gain 2 charges, although does it carry over once you fill up? I don't know.
No.
I don't think so, but that's fine, because this sets off again.
She's doing it almost every single turn.
And so now that's worth 7. And then I'm just gonna do this again to get 2 more back.
Nice.
There
This is why I said she should take all the wilds.
Yeah.
Siege, never mind. Nemesis time. So let's see what kind of badness we're dealing with this time, and this is probably going to be a level 3. It is. Endure. Oh, balls. If Thrice-Dead Prophet has 30 or less life, unleash 4 times.
Ouch.
He's such a dick.
It really is.
Alright.
I mean, there's worse things that could happen, but
CJ, go.
Do you have a vapor in your hand or in your discard?
Yes, it's still. They're both still in the discard pile.
Jessica, why don't you turn one of these mofos?
Probably the 4 because it's more expensive.
Yeah.
Okay. So rotate.
Yeah.
Oops.
Here,
And
here.
3 damage to him.
It's easier. Yeah.
There.
If you set your rotation degrees at the top to 90, it's probably currently set at 15. You can then turn things completely 90 degrees, which is much better. All right.
Discard a barrel light for 2 charges.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spend 1, 2, and just prep this bad boy. And put another one out here. And
Sweet.
that's me.
All right. Well, we know what this is. It's the other Nemesis card. Please don't be awful. It's probably awful. Siphon, attack. If Thrice-Dead Prophet has 30 or less life, unleash and the players collectively discard the 3 most expensive prepped spells.
Nope.
Otherwise, the players collectively suffer 9 damage.
What?
I can take up to 5 of that.
Well, the good news is everybody's is worth 0 except for Aaron's 5.
We don't even have to worry about that because that's not an issue. We have to take 9 damage between the 3 of us.
Yeah.
CJ's at 3. Jessi,
I'm gonna take 1 just to be part of the team.
Okay, then Jessi, do you want to take 4 with me? If we each take 4, that'll take care of the rest of it. You'll still be okay. I'll be on death's door with CJ.
We're all kind of at death's door. He only has 8 cards left, by the way, so we have to
That's
kill him
what I
in
mean.
8 turns.
We have 4 rounds left, assuming he doesn't speed up and get rid of more cards.
Yeah.
reset, flip, and player 2, CJ.
All right. So we're gonna spark
Takes 1.
for what it's worth. I'm going to put out another conduit. Now, yeah. I mean,
Just hit
we
him with
can-
the gem one because that's 7.
yeah.
The only thing is that nobody would gain that card.
Yeah,
Right.
well, I mean, he could
But
do
it's
it.
fine.
He could do it to
Well-
the Storm Vapors, but that's only 4 damage, and it puts another Storm Vapors in somebody else's pile. But at this point, I'd say numbers, because we gotta whittle him down again. Especially if he keeps unleashing, we're gonna be screwed.
Yep.
Right. Well,
Okay.
I got 3. And any player may discard a card for charge.
Me.
Don't worry, there's plenty for everybody.
Okay.
Another one.
Up to you, Aaron.
Jesse, do you want the other one as well? Are you gonna discard another card for a charge?
I can. If you want to do it, go ahead.
That would set off my ability, which
Go
might.
ahead, because then I'll just
be
use these 2
handy.
crystals to buy a charge on my turn.
All right, I'm gonna drop. Well, I guess I better keep the spark because God knows I need. So that'll put my last token into play, and I'll be ready to go off my next turn.
All right, and that gives me 6. And I am going to actually open this breach.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because on my next turn, I'm gonna set my ability on.
Are you set to 180?
I'm set to 90, actually. Why is it?
That's funny. Let me.
That is not 90.
There you go.
Thank you, Eric.
You're welcome.
Bless your heart.
I live to serve, sir.
And that leaves me with 3 left. And I am going to go ahead and spend that on that.
Okay. Ready?
And I'm going to put on my spark. Go ahead.
Please let it be my turn. Please let it be my turn. It's not. It's Jesse's. Jesse,
It's
go.
okay.
That's fine.
7 damage to that mofo.
Yay. He's at 29.
And I have 2 of my big baddie spells out.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh yeah, and I gained a charge for my title thingy. And then
Yes.
my last 2 crystals, I'm going to spend it to do this and set it back off. And that means I get another charge.
He'll be up to 8. Literally.
So now it's up
literally
to
2 away
8.
from max. She's gonna hammer the
So that's
piss out of him.
12, 13, 14, 15. I have 15 damage to deal out to this asshole.
Wild card. Wild card.
No, it's
Ah,
nice.
damn it. Now he's going to add 15 damage.
Nope, he's gonna put out a minion who has 17 health and persistent. Discard the top card of the Nemesis deck.
Well, you know what? I can silence him.
Good. Well, no, he's still got another Nemesis card in there, so this could just go off again. Nope, my turn. So I am of the opinion that we should ignore that guy and just gun straight for Nemesis.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm on that side too.
Okay.
Just kill him
So
as much as we can.
I'm gonna do my best. So I'm gonna play Imbrued Smash for 4. I'm gonna discard a crystal to make it 6 and add 1 for the breach. That's 7. Another spark with a +1 makes that 9, and another spark makes it 10.
Yes.
Eat that, you piece of crap. Then I'm gonna put out a spark.
Yes.
Then I'm gonna cast my ability. I'm gonna fire off 3 spells. Now the question is, which 3?
Aaron.
I kind of want to do this one. Jesse's that thing.
We can kill him.
Yeah.
This is
7.
for 7.
Because it's by any number of players.
Yeah, and this is where I think you can kill him, Aaron.
Mine on its own is worth 12.
So if we cast that, that's
And mine's
12.
for 7.
That's worth 7. We did it. We did it.
That's it.
We
He's
did it?
dead. He's dead.
Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh man.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Kill him. Make him 0. He's dead.
I cast that spell. Put it
I
back in
reveal a card that's
CJ's.
2 or more.
I cast that spell. So that's 19. An asshole
it.
goes
That's
like
exactly
this.
enough.
Like
Look,
that.
fuck you.
When Doug says, "Holy shit, damn," and yay! So you're celebrating with us. Thank you very much.
Oh
It was
man.
so stressful.
Oh my goodness.
It's because you had me here. I mean, be
Yes.
real.
I told you.
Yes.
I felt
No, we failed utterly when we played. And then you show up and you're just like this continually firing cannon. Like
you did a marvelous job.
you did amazing, Jessi. That was absolutely fantastic.
I
flawless.
very much like this character. The only hiccup to him is that he takes a really long time to be efficient.
Right. He's a snowball.
Yeah.
As he rolls down the hill, he just gets bigger and bigger and more unstoppable.
Yes. But once you get him there, it's just like every turn he whams out a ton of damage.
What are you doing here?
I'm trying to put him into a destroyed items thing. Because he's been destroyed.
Just put him into yours. There's
Just
a
grab him and just whip him off the table.
there's a destroyed thingy. He's like right here. Just put it there.
Yeah, hang on.
Well done. That was phenomenal.
Thank you, Undead Donkey. Says, good job, guys. It was looking ugly for a bit there.
No,
That's
yeah,
how this
no
game
kidding.
rolls.
That
is the best part of this game is though you are sweating to the very last turn, no matter what.
I've
never played this game and been like, oh, we're gonna whip this guy's ass. Like, never, never like that.
Just dropped him in the destroyed objects bag. Hooray!
Yay!
Take that, you big jerk.
Yay. And the thing about this game too is like literally every decision that you collectively make together can be detrimental to what you're doing. Like you'd be like, oh well, this is the choice that I have, and I think I'll do this time because next time I'm totally gonna be able to do this. And no, that's not how it goes.
Sometimes it doesn't turn out that way. I genuinely think there were times when either CJ or I took the wild turn and we literally should have just handed it to Jessi because she was putting out the damage output that we couldn't match. So I mean that was incredible. And yeah, it did come down to the wire. CJ had 2 hit points, I had 2, Jessi had 4, Gravehold had 12, so it was in slightly better shape than the rest of us.
Right.
And that's only because CJ healed at the Gravehold.
Yeah, it would have been at 7 if CJ hadn't done that. So I mean, we would have all been at death's door. Holy crap, man! Yeah, this game, it just gets you. It just makes you sweat and just like your heart palpitations, and I need to see a doctor. Anyway, yeah, that's Aeon's End. We finally took him out. Yes, thank you so much for joining us, Jessi, for showing us how to get it done.
Yeah,
You're very welcome.
We brought out the big guns, and I mean it. It's like I know you guys have played games yourselves and you've lost before, but I have literally never seen Jessi lose a game. Never. It's never happened in my presence.
We should play the Thorn Queen next time.
Oh yeah, the Thorn Queen. We lost hard against her.
She was brutal.
Maybe the key is just the 3 of us. Like we need to all 3 of us be
we are a great team.
Because I mean, the interplay between us, some of the combos we were doing back and forth was fantastic.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
we have very good synergy.
There is a trick of synergy in the game, and you have to pick wisely. Like not all heroes flow well together.
Yeah.
Just like
not all supply cards will flow together either. So, you kind of pick who you're gonna go against, and then pick your cards and your heroes based upon what you think you might need to be battling in the game.
Yeah. Or you can just be ballsy and pick randomizers, but good luck.
Yeah, good luck if you do it that way.
Yeah, I can't see as that working out well.
You choose the cards, you come close to losing.
Yeah.
So,
So that, ladies and gentlemen, has been Aeon's End.
Thanks for coming out and watching us kick butt.
And we won this time. It was so awesome. It's a great feeling when you win, honestly, legitimately, because
you feel like you worked for it.
It's so you definitely work for it in this game. You definitely have to earn it. Thanks again to Jessi for playing with us. I had a fantastic time. I hope you did too.
Yep.
And of course, thanks to everybody who came and hang out and watched, especially Adam. Thank you so much for hanging out and rooting us on, and cursing the bad guy along with us. It
You're my
was
favorite cheerleader, Aaron.
Yeah.
that was really appreciated. So we'll see you guys next time with some more exciting board games. But for now, we're the Masters of Boredom, and yeah, that's about it. We're gonna call it a night. Thanks so much. We'll catch you next time.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye, guys.